Hello there, Natalia. Alright, thanks for getting the essay correction. Sorry for the small delay in getting your work back. It's usually a little bit faster. So what I'm going to do first is just try and... There we go. It's just a little bit clearer for me now. So let's go. These days sounds a bit conversational. What could we say instead? Nowadays, due to total globalization, learning foreign languages became a necessity rather than an option, and the understanding of a written text is one of the components of language ability. Whereas some linguists believe that learning new vocabulary is a way to improve reading, others are confident that active language skills such as writing and speaking are more valuable for that purpose. Excellent start. Wonderful. Good work here. Yeah. Very good start. Let's carry on. Learning new words is an important part of improving reading skills, since it is critical. Let's just see task response. Task response. It looks as though you focused on foreign languages. So the examiner could criticize you there for taking it in a direction that wasn't really required. Okay? But don't worry. It's a good job you've made this mistake with me in the test practice rather than in the exam. So hopefully in the exam next time pay a little bit more attention to task response, the actual question. So let's go. Learning new words is an important part of English, so it is critical in order to be able to understand more complex text. Good. However, it is difficult to learn separate words and phrases due to the fact that the human brain never use contractions in a formal essay. Does not really remember words that are not associated with a situation or an image. So all the new words should be learned in a context. Very good, solid argument, but we've got two negative constructions here. And if you want to write at a higher level, okay, what we do is we avoid using negative constructions and we use maybe negative verbs. So we could say unassociated or disassociated. Yeah? Let's see. Unassociated, probably the right one there. And what could we say instead of does not really remember? We could say the human brain forgets words that are unassociated to a situation or an image. You see? And we said the same, but with less. So all the new words should be learned in a context. Therefore, if students read a lot, memorizing only words from a text they are studying, they can improve their reading skills and the overall level of language, thus allowing themselves to understand more complex text. Good work. I'm surprised you're at a 6. I can definitely get you to a 6.5. Okay, using the sentence guide and with some more feedback, I could promise you a 6.5. If not, you get a refund. And I think we could even go for a 7 because, like we noticed in the introduction, your writing flows. There isn't that many serious grammar mistakes. The problem here is the writing in a more academic fashion, which we can learn. Okay, and we can really push your improvement together. So let's go. Active language skills such as writing and speaking are more difficult to master than the passive ones. So if a person is able to write about a certain topic, then it would be easy for that person to read and understand the text about it. Good. At the same time, gaining control over speaking and writing is easier than reading. Reading can be considered a prior stage to those active skills. So reading, therefore, just to make it sound a little bit more academic, reading is an instrument to improving writing and speaking and doing it. The other way seems not too time efficient, once again. So look, basic words, okay. What could we say instead of doing? We could say these activities, participating in these activities or whatever, okay? But there's usually a better word than doing. And once again, not too time efficient, just say seems inefficient, okay? This way you'll be writing with less words. Writing with less words takes less time, which gives you more time to organize your thoughts, to think of ideas, and more importantly, to check for mistakes. To summarize, while speaking and writing can be used to improve the reading comprehension, note there. Mastering them requires more time than reading. Therefore, this approach is not time efficient. I strongly believe that learning new vocabulary is a better way to improve reading, but only if we learn the words in a context. Fantastic. Good work, Natalia. I'm very impressed. If you want to carry on improving, have a look at the links, and if you get it in the next 24 hours, the sentence guide, then I'll upgrade you for free to the Speaking Confidence course. Okay? So have a look at that and then let me know. All the best.